Hello children. Today's learning topic is chapter number 2. Food preservation, nitrogen fixation and nitrogen cycle. First, food preservation. The food material like milk, fruits, vegetable, meat, fish and cooked food get spoiled easily. For example, you know that bread left unused under moist condition is attacked by fungus. Spoiled food emits bad smell and has a bad taste and change color. Yes, that's why we are using a food preservation. Yes, this type. And food preservation prevents the food from being spoiled by the action of enzymes and microorganisms. Okay. Now the common methods of preserving food in our homes. We have to save it from the attack of microorganisms. Yes. Now first food preservation method is chemical method. Salts and edible oils are the common chemical generally used to check the growth of microorganisms. Therefore, they are called preservatives. For example, we add salt or acid preservatives to pickles. Yes, to prevent the attack of microbes. And sodium benzoids and sodium metabisulfide are common preservatives. They are also used in jams, jellies to check their spoils. Okay. Preservation by common salt. Common salt has been used to preserve meat and fish for ages. With the help of common salt, can be preserve meat and fish. Meat and fish are covered with dry salt to check the growth of bacteria. And salting is also used to preserve amla, raw mangoes and turmeric. Okay. Next, preservation by sugar. Sugaring is a food preservation method similar to pickling. Sugar has ability to absorb water, and sugar reduce the moisture content from food. Moisture means water. Sugar reduce the moisture content which inhibits the growth of bacteria which spoil food. Jam, jellies, etc. are preserved by sugar. Okay. Fourth, preservation by oil and vinegar. Now, use of oil and vinegar prevents spoilage of pickles because bacteria cannot allow to grow in such an environment. And vegetables, fruits, fish and meat are often preserved by this method. Okay. heat and cold treatment. Most of the organisms can survive within a particular range of temperature. When the temperature becomes too low or too high, organisms cannot survive. Heating a food item or freezing a food items thus help in preservation. For example, you must have observed your mother boiling milk before it is stored or used. Yes, because boiling of food kills the microorganisms. And similarly, we keep our food in refrigerator. Yes, because low temperature inhibits the growth of microbes. Okay. Next, pasteurization. Milk is pasteurized before being packed. Pasteurization involves heating the milk to 70 Celsius for about 15 to 30 seconds and is then quickly cooling down the milk. By doing so, milks become free for harmful microbes. Since this method discovered by Louis Pasteur, therefore this method of preservation is called pasteurization. Okay. Next, storage and packing. Some food items are stored in airtight packets so that oxygen is not available, and some food items are packed in cans along with some preservation. For example, oily food such as potato chips is packed in airtight packet, yes, which are filled with nitrogen gas. Nitrogen gas prevents the oily food from becoming rancid. This day, dry food and uneven vegetables are sold in sealed airtight packet because to prevent the growth of the microorganisms. Okay. Next, nitrogen fixation. The process of converting free nitrogen gas in the atmosphere into compounds of nitrogen is called a fixation of nitrogen. Nitrogen gas in the atmosphere can be fixed in three ways. First, fixation by bacteria. The root nodules of leguminous plants contains nitrogen fixing bacteria called rhizomes. This is a rhizome bacteria which converts nitrogen gas into nitrogen compounds. Okay. Then second, fixation by algae. Blue-green algae and some bacteria convert gaseous nitrogen into compounds of nitrogen. Such nitrogen compounds get dispersed in soil. This process is called friction by algae. Third, friction by lightning. During lightning, some of the nitrogen in atmosphere gets converted into compounds of nitrogen. Such nitrogenous compound reach the soil along with rainwater. Okay, this process is called friction by lightning. Next, nitrogen cycle. Nitrogen cycle, circulations of nitrogen in various forms through nature. Nitrogen, a component of protein and nucleic acids, is essential to life on Earth. Our atmosphere has 78% nitrogen gases. Okay, now atmospheric nitrogen cannot be taken directly by plants and animals, and certain bacteria and blue-green algae present in the soil and fix nitrogen from the atmosphere and convert it into compounds of nitrogen. And once nitrogen is converted into these usable compounds, it can be utilized by plants from the soil through this their root system. Okay? And compounds of nitrogen in the soil is then used for the synthesis of plant proteins and other compounds, and animals feeding on plants get this protein and other nitrogen compounds. When plants and animals die, bacteria and fungi present in the soil convert the nitrogen's waste into nitrogen's compound to be used by plant again. And once nitrogen is converted into these usable compounds. Okay? And atmospheric nitrogen cannot be taken directly by plants and animals. During lightning, some of the nitrogen in atmosphere get converted into a compounds of nitrogen. Such nitrogen compounds reach the soil along with rainwater. Okay? And certain other bacteria converted some part of them to nitrogen gas, which goes back into the atmosphere. As the result, the percentage of nitrogen in the atmosphere remains more or less constant. Okay? Now, chapter number 2 is over.